Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Sarah binti Muhammad Asri. My title for this research is The Effectiveness of Appraisal System on Employee Motivation. Alright, let's start by introduction. By understanding why employee motivation matters, motivation is a critical driver for productivity, innovation, and commitment in any workplace. This is especially true in engineering firms where tasks are often complex, highly technical and very time sensitive. Motivated employees are essential for achieving high quality outcomes and meeting crucial project deadlines. So, what is the role of a performance appraisal system in all of this? A well-designed appraisal system can significantly impact motivation through several key aspects, such as the quality of feedback provided and the clarity goals it establishes and the recognition and rewards it offers. Alright, next I will present about the problem statement. Despite its importance, there is a significant challenge. Global employee engagement remains low with only 23% according to Gallup in 2023. This suggests that performance appraisal system, or we call it as PAS, may not always be effective in improving motivation, especially if they are poorly implemented. In the engineering sector specifically, this problem is compounded by the complex nature of tasks, the high level of accountability required, and the constant need for clear guidance to ensure projects stay on track. Next is research questions and research objective. This brings us to my research questions, which directly address this issue, which are the first one, how does feedback quality affect employee motivation? Second, what is the relationship between goal clarity and motivation? And the third one is, how do recognition and rewards influence motivation? And then for my research objective, the first one is to examine the effect of feedback quality on motivation, and then the second one is to examine the relationship between goal clarity and motivation, and then the last one is to determine the influence of recognition rewards on motivation. Next, I will present about the dependent variable, which is employee motivation. Employee motivation as defined in this Alright, now I will present about the dependent variable, which is employee motivation. Employee motivation as defined in this study is the internal drive that influences individuals to perform tasks efficiently, achieve organizational goals, and maintain high levels of engagement and productivity. This means it's not just about getting tasks done, but about enthusiasm and commitment employees bring to their work. In an engineering context, highly motivated employees are more likely to innovate, solve complex problems effectively, and contribute to the overall success of the projects, especially given the technical and time-sensitive nature of their tasks. Alright, now let's look at the independent variables that I hypothesize influence employee motivation. The first one, we have feedback quality. This refers to the clarity, usefulness, and timeliness of the feedback employees receive during performance appraisal. Constructive feedback is crucial for employees to understand where they can improve, and importantly helps them to stay motivated. Next is goal clarity. This is about how well employees understand their job tasks, what is expected of them, and their specific performance targets. When goals are clear, it significantly reduces confusion and helps employees direct their efforts effectively towards meaningful outcomes. And finally, for recognition and rewards, this variable measures the extent to which employees feel acknowledged for their contributions. This can be financial, like bonus, or non-financial, such as praise or certificates, or else feeling recognized significantly increase job satisfaction and overall engagement for the employees. Moving on to the methodology, my research primarily focuses on understanding the relationship between performance appraisal system and employee motivation. I have adopted a quantitative approach utilizing surveys as my primary data collection method, and my target respondents are engineering employees specifically within Malaysia. And before the main survey, I conducted a pilot test. The purpose of this pilot test was to refine my questionnaire, ensuring its clarity and accuracy before the full-scale data collection began. And then I will present about the research design. For explanatory and deductive method, this implies that the study starts with existing theories like Hesberg two-factor theory, and then test specific hypotheses derived from these theories using the collected data. Hesberg's theory distinguishes between hygiene factors, which can cause dissatisfaction if absent, but don't necessarily motivate, and motivators which actively contribute to satisfaction and motivation. This framework likely helps in understanding how feedback quality, goal clarity, and recognition and rewards act as motivator. And then this is a cross-sectional study, meaning data will be collected at one specific point in time. I will be using probability sampling, specifically simple random sampling, to select my participants, and I'm using Google Forms to collect the data utilizing a 5-point Likert scale for responses. And then for my questionnaire is structured into several sections, and there will be 5 sections, which are the first one is section A, covers demographic, and the section B focuses on feedback quality. Section C address the goal clarity, and then section D focuses on recognition and rewards, and then finally section E measure the employee motivation. In summary, my presentation addressed the critical role of employee motivations, especially within the complex and demanding environment of engineering firms. I recognize that while motivation drives productivity and innovation, current global employee engagement is notably low, and performance appraisal systems can fail if poorly implemented, particularly in highly accountable engineering roles. And then my research aims to examine how 3 key factors from performance appraisals, feedback quality, goal clarity, and recognition and rewards influence employee motivation. Employee motivation, our dependent variable, is understood as the internal drive for efficient task performance, achieving organizational goals, and maintain high maintenance. That's all from me. Thank you.